We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. It's the home opener of this new season between the American League's Houston Astros and the San Francisco Giants. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
For Houston, second baseman Jose Altuve.
And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a called strike one. Harold, you take a look at the Giants as they begin play here tonight. Tough to complain about the start they're off to. 4 wins in their first 5 games.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix the pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
And this is taken in for out number 1. Here's Carlos Correa now, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. In there for strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. And here's a ball hit in the air, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Very weakly on the ground, but it gets foul.
Now that's some good hitting. You hear the cliche good hitting, but that is, he fouls off a changeup with 2 strikes. Very difficult to do.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Andrews on the move around first, digging for 2, and that will hop over the wall now as he'll be awarded second base here. It's a ground rule double.
Anthony Rizzo.
Ripped down the first base line. The tag, and he is out. Here's George Springer trying to cash in here in his first at-bat with a runner at third and 2 gone. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
Trying to jam him with the first pitch slider, but it's in a bit too tight for ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. Turned on down the line. And they're going to hit the board first tonight as this ball's down for extra bases. And the run will score as the Astros are off to the early 1-0 lead. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. This is in the air to left field. Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. In now is Lorenzo Cain. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, Lorenzo Cain.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Therefore, it is Springer, and he's got it for the first out. And that'll bring in the speedy Keon Broxton. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. This is foul right side. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Squared that one up just a little late. Ready on 1-2. Here's a fastball in on the fist, and that'll even things up at 2-2.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
Settling under it is Marisnick for out number 2. Here's Brandon Phillips. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. The pitch. And he pops it up, drifting just beyond the infield. Altuve is there for it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Now at the plate, Alex Bregman. He'll start it out against Michael Fulmer to begin the inning.
Number 2, Alex Bregman.
Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, but it stays in the park and caroms off archway number 3. And he will pull in here with a leadoff double. Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And a look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
Choi is over, and he puts it away for the first out. At the plate, Jake Marisnick. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. First pitch on its way.
That's a ball.
And there's one he'd like to have over again. Missed high with the slider. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
Runner at second here with 1 man out. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down. Striding into the box, Garrett Cole. And a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. On the move is Pence. He can't get to it. This one's down. And the run will score from second to make this a 2-0 ball game. Digging in to try it again, Jose Altuve. Trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. And now a swing and a ball hit in the air out to left field. Broxton is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Here's Nolan Arenado. He'll lead things off against Garrett Cole.
Third baseman, Nolan.
Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1.
Well, Matt, as advertised, he's broke out with a good fastball. He likes to pitch out the fastball, but this was in the mid-90s. We'll see him be aggressive most of this game with that fastball.
And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But a foul ball as it holds at 2-2. Set to deal on 2-2. Again, he sends it out of play. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Gone to lead off the inning. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Elvis Andrus. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. But this will hang up a bit too long as it's taken in chest high for the first out. Stepping up now, Hunter Pence. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
He threw that ball right by him. When you got a guy throwing that hard, you got to really just think about using your hands and just spread out and let your hands fly. They're going to be quicker than your bat is going to get to the ball.
Hit back up the middle. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit. Now in the box, Austin Barnes. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Hit on the ground to third. Altuve for 1. Back to Rizzo, and they get out of it here. A double play to retire the side. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Carlos Correa. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third.
Correa.
And the third inning begins with a changeup that misses. It's a ball and no strikes. On the ground to third. Arenado's got it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Here it comes. The high fastball is in there.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Now batting.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, George Springer. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around. Hit hard on the ground at first. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. Digging in for his second at-bat, Josh Reddick. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. A fastball that just misses inside.
Well, that was a big two-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how two-out rallies start.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. Hard hit ball to second. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. Springer is on his way home. They'll add on to their total as the run scores all the way from first. And he will pull into third with an RBI triple.
Third baseman number 2.
Riding in once again. And Alex Bregman. First pitch on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Here comes the 0-1. Takes this the other way to right. Pence is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire this. Ji-Man Choi the next to hit. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
First baseman.
And he swings and pops it foul behind the plate. And he'll lunge forward to make the catch for the first out. Digging in, Michael Fulmer. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Swing and a little blooper to center. Springer coming on, but he can't get to this one, and the pitcher has himself a base hit. So the lineup card turns over with one away following the base hit out of the pitcher's spot. Stepping into the box, Lorenzo Cain. He flew out in his last at-bat. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Comes set with the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Now another 1-2. And another foul ball. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Slapped hard the opposite way. In there, a base hit.
He's sick.
Ready for another chance. Keon Broxton. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. First offering on its way. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. 1-0 count. Here it is. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Good lead off his second there. Now the pitch. Fastball called strike. 1-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
The batter number 6.
Here's Brandon Phillips. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire. Ready with the 0-1. A fastball that finds the outside corner. Working for the punch out and the offering.
Outside, that's a
Can't
ball.
get him to chase. It's 1-2. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning. Standing in, Brian McCann comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Brian McCann.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Now a check swing here and a little looper. Arenado onto the grass, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Here's Jake Marisnick. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Jake Marisnick.
Lined into left field, a base hit. The throw into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. So coming to the plate, Garrett Cole looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at bat. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
2 balls and a strike. Here it is. I think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Lifted in the air out to left. Broxton's under it. 2 gone. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless.
You know, I think this is a big situation in this game. They've got to lead by a couple of runs, but they don't want to look back on this inning when it's...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Stepping into the box, Nolan Arenado. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Man, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1.
Well, this is an approach we've seen him use effectively lately. Set up the inside and then get him out with pitches away.
Here's another 1-2. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Here's Elvis Andrus now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Grounder down the line at third. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Swing and a liner, but foul. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Here it comes now to Andrus. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Well, that's great discipline. He's clearly sticking with his plan. Those 2 balls were down. He's thinking to himself, make him get it up before I swing. Get it off the knees.
Reddick has it in his sights. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Here's the right fielder, Hunter Pence. A base hit in his first trip. Hit hard on the ground to short. Scooped up. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Here's Carlos Correa now. 1 for 2 with a double of his line thus far.
Carlos Correa.
And that slider's almost in the dirt. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Well, he's not proving that he can command his breaking ball in the zone right now. And until he does, there's no reason to bite on it.
This is line to left. Broxton has to retreat a bit, but he gets there for out number one. Digging in once again, Anthony Rizzo. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. 1-0 count. Here it is. Check swing as he pops this one onto the right side. Homer will take charge himself out there, and there's 2 down.
Center fielder.
Here's George Springer. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. And the first pitch is a slider here, but that's chopped foul at the plate. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Popped up. Phillips is there, and the side is retired. So digging in now, Austin Barnes.
Catcher, Austin Barnes.
Into the windup and the pitch. That softly hit to right. Will that get down? Yes, it will. It'll be a leadoff single. So there'll be a man aboard here to start out their half of the fifth. Ji-Man Choi the next to hit. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Ji-Man Choi.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a swing and a fly ball. Reddick on the run, but this will land out there just foul. 1 strike now from Cole. And there's ball 1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie.
That is a filthy combination. High 90s with the fastball, and then that nasty curveball. It's almost unhittable, almost unfair to the hitter.
And he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Michael Fulmer. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Sent on the ground out to second. One there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Digging in once again, Josh Reddick. He tripled earlier, making him 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Josh Reddick.
Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball 1. Now the pitch. And that's inside and a bit low anyways. It's 2-0.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
Well, that's ball 3, and the Astros right now would do anything to get this leadoff hitter on.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Matt, I thought he might be in jeopardy of walking the guy here for the first time in this game. Went down 3-0, but he's come all the way back 3-2 now, and I think he'll just make the guy put it in play or put one on the corner. He's going that good.
Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter is aboard to start the 6th.
Third baseman number 2.
Digging in to try it again, Alex Bregman. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Swings through the slider there. Skied into straightaway right. And this will be handled by Pence for the first out. Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
McCann.
From the stretch. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And that is swung on and missed by McCann as he set down on strikes for out number 2.
Up next for the
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Jake Marisnick. He doubled earlier in the game. 1 for 2 to this point. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Ready for another chance? Lorenzo Cain, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Hit down the third baseline. Bregman fields it cleanly, 1 away. And that'll bring in the speedy Keon Broxton. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a called strike anyway. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And he lays off the breaking ball there as he moves ahead to 2-1. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
Now that's a good curveball. That's the old 12 to 6 from midnight to 6 a.m. and he's doing it all day.
Another 2-2 offering. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brandon Phillips, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Out in front as he grounds this one to short. Correa is up with it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Back here in San Francisco, it's on to the 7th now with the Astros on top in this one. And as the final warm-up tosses are thrown, let's get a look at our game summary through 6 innings. Down the third baseline. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw in the dirt, but a good job of staying with it that time as he's retired. Standing in, Jose Altuve. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Ball 1.
And they start him with 1 high and away for ball 1. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. This one's flared toward left center. And that'll get down for a base hit. Ready once again, Carlos Correa. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. Oh, on the ground to short. Could this be 2? There's 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Here's Nolan Arenado. He'll start.
Leading out for the Giants, third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Now some action out in the Houston bullpen as it appears both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. A swing and a miss and a ball down. Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Oh, and there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time here tonight.
The center fielder,
Riding in once again, Elvis Andrus. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Marisnick going back, and this one is gone. A home run. So striding forward now, Hunter Pence. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. There as this is lifted in the air out to left center and shallow. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And there's your tying run at second base with a 1-out double. So striding in.
Catcher, Austin Barnes.
Zach Britton takes the call from the pen as he'll try to get.
Number 54.
Now the Astros are going to get a left-hander up and cranking out in the bullpen. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Way in front of a great slider that time. For Pence, he's at second with his first 2-bagger of the year. Here's a breaking ball outside, and now it's even 1-1. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. G-Man Choi, the next to hit. Third trip to the plate. Danny Valencia will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. Starts him out with a sinker that's inside 1-0. He's working on bringing home the tying run, standing at second base. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching it.
Good downward movement fooled him there. 2-1. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. On a good pitch there. Had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
I think the ace spot in the National League is the toughest place to hit at. You got the pitcher behind you. You got to work the count. And he goes up there and swings at the first two pitches that are not even in the zone. He's not helping himself or the team.
Walks are never good, but there's...
Meanwhile here, this ball's getting a pretty good ride at the deep left field. And that is going to clear the wall. A home run. Settling in now, Michael Fulmer. He singled in 2 trips to the plate. First pitch on its way. Now that's popped up. Correa on the move. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as decided. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
44, Anthony Rizzo.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1.
And even though he's had some success against this guy in the ball game, he still knows he's a very dangerous opponent. He won't want to fall behind him any further.
And he'll try to pull back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
I'll tell you, there was intent behind that pitch. I'm not saying he was trying to hit him, but when you're facing a guy like this, you don't want him to get too comfortable in that batter's box.
And that'll be a base hit. So very quickly here, the potential tying run is aboard to start the 8th. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. Here's George Springer. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Hunter Strickland. Now some action out in the Giants bullpen as they'll have both a left-hander and a right-hander get loose. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1.
You love this situation right here, Matt. Runner on second, no outs. You either get him over or you get him in. Worst case, get him over and the next guy drives him in.
Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. That's in there. Base hit. Now this is cut and thrown to first. And they are not going to get him at first. He's aboard easily. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. 1 for 2 with a triple. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he is out on the tag. Notch 1 in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. It's a 4-4 game.
Third baseman number 2.
Digging in, Alex Bregman. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time.
Matt, I thought they were working around him right here, and he went out and swung it.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, and that'll be shy of the arcade as it's off the brick wall. And the run is in to score from second. It's a 5-4 game. Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. Kevin.
Now pitching for the Giants, number 45. Kevin Jensen.
A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike one.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. And a changeup that just about got away from him there as that ran in a bit too far. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Oh, and McCann gets into one here as he sends it high in the air and deep to right. And that ball is over the wall out toward the Cove. A home run.
Now batting.
Here's Jake Marisnik. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And he pops it up back behind second base. Phillips ranges back, and he has it for out number 2.
The pitcher
Stepping into the box. Zach Britton, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Fly ball out toward right field. Pence is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. Joe Smith is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. So digging in now, Keon Broxton. And he's got to get on base any way he can with that possible tying run behind him in the on-deck circle.
1-0.
Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Now that's not fair. You're supposed to be throwing sinkers, and he throws a high fastball right there. That's why everybody's shaking their head.
1-2. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Now at the plate, Brandon Phillips. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch is a sinker for a called strike 1. The 0-1 on its way. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Look into McCann, the 1-1. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. Here's the 1-2 delivery. There's a sinker that didn't sink enough, just missed high. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Good wood on it there, but foul, so they'll do it again. The 2-2 one more time. This one's down to third. Throw to first takes care of Phillips, and he's retired for out number 2. Ready for another shot now, Nolan Arenado. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. Swing and a little tapper. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Hot shot to third. Gloved by Arenado. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Here's Carlos Correa now. He was a double play victim last time around. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And the changeup is way low that time. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Lifted in the air to center. Andrews moves over, and he makes the catch for the second out. Into the box, Anthony Rizzo, struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. Bruston is there, and it's a very quick inning. Here's Elvis Andrus now. He'll
Leading off for the Giants here in the bottom of the ninth.
Ken Giles, if the man called on.
number 1. Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Astros, number 53. 10.
Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1.
0-1.
Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Right fielder, number 8, Hunter Pence.
Hunter Pence
no
comes
strike.
on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. The 1-0 now to Pence. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Cold strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now. Now here it comes. No offer that time, and it's back to 2-2 on the Giants right fielder. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hit on the ground to third. Bregman has it. On to first, and that's your ball game. Well, the man you see right there had a